Really?
No, we're in the 153. Damn it, Hillary is making me check.
Sorry. What? What'd I do?
Not,
What'd I do? I didn't do nothing about nothing.
wait,
Nothing.
why is my video camera off?
I don't know.
Is it?
I
Can you see me?
no.
No.
Well,
Oh, this is good. There you go. Now you are. Now we can see
I
you.
want to touch something.
Maybe don't touch shit.
Maybe shut the fuck up. Oh, are we
Maybe.
recording?
Yes. Good. It's for everyone to see.
Maybe you should shut the fuck up.
Maybe you can
Look
suck
at
my
your-
balls, Mr. Garrison. Okay.
What I said was, maybe you
How
should
would you
suck
like to suck my balls, Mr.
my
Garrison?
piercing. Sure.
Oh my God. Hey, everybody, I sound great.
Jamie is in full voice today after a bout with bronchitis. She sounds amazing. This is the only time we're going to talk about it. She sounds great. Shut up.
This is me in my sexy voice. I sound better when I whisper, but I don't think my microphone is going to pick up a whisper. So, welcome. I'm going to try and mute those. Welcome into another crazy episode of Card Slingers in South Park. No, it's Card Slingers Coast to Coast. You all should know this by now.
I've never even been to Colorado. I can't.
And I, of course, was born and raised there, but now I'm the West Coast contingent.
Yeah, you are.
So, kids, what are we doing today?
The Seven of Pentacles.
Woohoo! So,
And we have like an interesting divergence in the card meanings today because I'm using a Thoth deck, the Luna Soul Tarot, which has a different angle on the Seven of Pentacles than the Rider-Waite-Smith. So, Hilary, do you want to tell us about the Rider-Waite-Smith that you're using in the Seven of Pentacles? And we'll see how mine ties in.
and mine.
And
Look, that
I mean,
sounded normal.
Jamie's is important too.
It's going to be short and sweet today, kids.
It's gonna be short and sweet.
Oh, Hillary's muted. Melissa, you better. Well, I guess I should go. I can talk about this one. So,
Okay.
well, to me, in the Rider-Waite-Smith, for those that are listening today, we have a person who is leaning up against what looks like a garden hoe, looking at a plant that's got 6 pentacles on it, with one pentacle in between the person's foot, and their face is looking down at this plant. So, it's this kind of introspective card in a way where whereas all the other cards were talking about defense and what, Melissa?
We can't do a podcast when your voice is out and your microphone's out.
Is
That
Mike?
is Oh no, Hillary's mic is out, yo.
Yeah,
She's
Hillary's
getting-
mic is out.
glitching.
Hillary, you're muted.
Yeah, so she's glitching. She has audio glitches.
Oh, great.
But I don't know that this is the best time, perhaps. The universe might be speaking to us, ladies. You guys want to
guess
go
so.
ahead with it?
Yeah,
I mean,
I guess let's do this another day, I guess. And no,
no.
okay.
Okay.
Hillary wants us to go. Okay,
All right, fine.
so in this card, I just described it. And to me, the meaning is all about sustainability. Despite the others, sevens, which are deception or uh defensive or trying to choose the right path.
Right.
There's this subtle simplicity of sustainability where one
Yeah.
pentacle has been picked and yet all the others are not. So for me, quick and dirty, this is all about cultivating what you need versus taking it all.
Okay, I can definitely see that. I always thought in this version that it was like a subjective card.
Mhm.
Like it can be about like making things last. It could be about finally getting able to harvest all the seeds that you planted so long ago. And it also, he kind of looks really dejected to me. Like he's like, fuck, I don't want to do this 6 more times. Like this is exhausting. So it's kind of like a worker card to me, that you have to put the work in order to get the benefits. You know, it's just a reminder that you've got to hustle to get your benefits. So yeah, it is a very simple card and it is about fulfilling what you need. The interesting thing that I found in my Luna Soul Tarot, which is uh a Thoth deck, which means Aleister Crowley had his fingies in it somewhere. Um, it's capped with the word failure. And the picture is a person who basically painted themselves into a circle, and can't move without messing it up. And so that compared with the Rider-Waite-Smith is pretty different. I like the difference though. It's very interesting to me. And I can kind of glean from this that if I look at that guy and I think that maybe he's not pleased to be in the garden working his ass off, you know, that he could see this as a punishment. That I have a lot of clients who they go to their job, they fucking hate it. And that's what it reminds me of. It's like, yeah, I'm doing the work, but it's a failure because I don't fucking want to be here, you know? So there you are. Hey, friend.
Welcome
So,
back.
Can you hear me?
so I think that that's
Yeah.
where where they
good.
diverge. Is that one of them is like, this is really hard, let's keep going. And the other one is like, this is really hard, I have failed.
Hmm.
So I think
I
that the
liked that.
Rider-Waite-Smith gives us a little more hope than the Thoth deck does when it just says failure. Fuck. Way to set somebody up for failure by literally telling them that in the middle of a reading. What a dick.
Well,
Let me see what the book says. That's annoying.
well,
And I like this deck too.
while
Yes.
you're looking in the book, and sorry about that, guys.
Oh, you're
I
fine.
tried, you know what I think happened is I tried to log on YouTube to be able to moderate comments from our, and it just went goo, 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 goo. And I'm like, okay, I guess that's not, I guess we're not doing that. So what you were just saying about the Seven of Pentacles is like, you know, the failure card, but I've never seen it as that before. However, it made me think of another interpretation for the Seven of Pentacles, which is pick your hard. You know, like pick your hard. It's going to be hard either way. If you're going after your dreams, there's going to be some aspects of it that you're not going to like and that are going to be tough, or that they're not within your zone of genius,
Right.
but you might have to do it anyway, or shine on a little bit before you can get help or hire your first employee. So it is like a matter of perspective, where it's just like, yes, if you're trudging away on that, like day to day on your soul sucking job, like, yeah, this card could be a card of failure, or it could also be picking your hard. You know, if it's like hard every single day and you're
Yeah.
not going after your dreams, then it's going to feel like failure, isn't it?
Right. And if you look at this, she's really been putting the work in. She's drawing concentric circles around herself. She's not been lazy. This is not a lazy person's card. She's fucking tired. And then she looks up and she can't go anywhere. She's been putting all this work in for naught. So I think that that's where it connects with our tired farmer, where he's looking at it and he's just like, shit, I already did this. I want to do it
Now I'm gonna
again.
ruin. Now how do I get out of it without ruining the circles?
Exactly. How do I do this? And I think that we all know that frustration. And I don't think that it's failure. I think it's frustration, you know?
Yep,
And
for
I think
sure.
that it can be showed, people meet frustration in different ways. And I think that that is what the difference is, because in the Rider-Waite-Smith, he's meeting frustration with determination. And in the Luna Soul, she's meeting determination with fuck, God damn it.
What's funny is that, you know, my default when I meet challenges head on is frustration. I kind of typify that Seven of Pentacles mentality, because I want what I want. You know, my future, the jobs, the security, going back to Pentacles, this is an Earth card, money, security,
Yeah.
health. And yet I get frustrated when say bronchitis takes me out and I have to sit around for almost 2 weeks doing absolutely nothing. Whereas my inclination is to go running every day, work out, with dumbbell weights 3 times a week, go hiking. And yet I'm being faced right now with this Seven of Pentacles where I feel fine now, but it's just my vocal cords from having coughed so much that makes me sound bad.
It's frustrating.
It
It
is.
really is. And it's limiting. And I think failure is just such a harsh word for being human. This is
Yeah.
the most human card, I think. This right next to the Three of Swords is because we all know this feeling. We all know this, like, I gotta keep going. I just gotta keep going. Even though I'm tired, even though I'm frustrated, even though it hasn't worked out before, even though I'm feeling hopeless, I have to keep going. And
Mm.
it's the tenacity that we have in spirit that you see in the Seven of Wands that shows up here too. Do you have the tenacity to finish your job?
Never.
Fuck it.
Have
I
have
ain't
we
doing it.
talked yet about the weird thing that happens when you have human figures on the cards and the facial expression changes depending on your interpretation of the card
Not
or,
yet.
the
Go for it.
context.
Go
Go
for
So
it, man.
sometimes when you look at the Seven of Pentacles, especially, and this is the reason why it's my favorite version of the Seven of Pentacles is the money bush. It is that reminder of, the seeds that you're planted are starting to bring fruit, but maybe not as many as you had previously thought. But it is happening. It's happening slowly. It's a reminder to have patience, which, as you all know, I'm an Aries, not really my strong suit. But
What? Stop it.
what?
What
Never.
No, come on.
the hell you say?
Um, but if you look at the facial expression in the farmer, on the farmer in this card, like sometimes it will change depending on the context of the question that you asked, depending on the cards that you pulled surrounding this card. And so sometimes it is an expression of frustration. It is sometimes an expression of like, oh, fuck, it's just like, or I have like, oh, I have other bushes to tend to. It's just like, it's just
Right.
not, it's like, this is a snapshot of the farmer. I'm pretty sure one farmer's not just tilling one piece of land or one particular plant crop. He's got other things to do. So it's just like maybe this particular bush is, causing him a little bit of strife, but maybe the other ones aren't. So like you can kind of see the difference is in the facial expression. Yeah, I guess I'm positive today because I don't quite see the frustration on his face today.
I feel
But
like
again, it's a matter of perspective.
Mhm.
Like we're going to read the cards differently depending on what our attitude is and what our baseline belief system is too. If you
Like,
believe this card to be frustration, then you're going to see a frustrated look on this face.
I feel like he's tired,
Yeah.
like you both mentioned, going to the different bushes. And of course, my inner 2-year-old starts giggling about bush. But, I think that, the fact that he's got one suggests maybe he's, done a lot more work, a lot more harvesting elsewhere. And now he's just like, I need a break. I'm tired, or I'm daydreaming, I'm almost done. Maybe these guys aren't ready yet, so maybe I can go home soon. It's just, yeah, I love that you brought that up, Hilary. Thank you.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's not necessarily, maybe they're not necessarily ready to be picked right now, or maybe they're not necessarily ready to be harvested right now, which is again something that I didn't consider until just now, where it's just like, oh, it's well, maybe it's not quite ready yet. Maybe,
Yeah.
it's just like you need that sign to keep going, take a break. But it's just like it's almost like the take a break before you give up kind of card.
Right.
Especially if you have a client that's asking a question like that, where it's just like, should I stay or should I go? especially if it's like talking about career. If you get this card for a career kind of question, I'm just like, maybe the breakthrough hasn't quite happened yet. You know,
Yeah,
depending
maybe
on
it's-
whether it's upright and reversed or reversed.
Yeah, I think that's fair. And I think that that hesitation, like he's taken a minute. You know what I mean? He's like he's contemplating. He's deep. He's not rushing through this. And I think that that's also a thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I have a headache, so I'm just
Well,
doing my
let's go to
best.
Hilary. I'll go last. Hilary,
Um,
what card are you using for deck?
Like I just the radiant Rider-Waite Smith, which I don't have to hand right now, because I've been going through my tarot deck collection. But thank you.
You mean the
Yeah, so that's
reflective
my
card?
huh?
Are you talking about the reflective?
No.
Okay,
Well, I mean they're both kind of the same. The
true.
reflective tarot is based on the radiant Rider-Waite Smith,
oh, cool.
which is a little bit more watercolory, not quite as garish as the standard version.
And this is what I'm using,
Well,
buddy.
yeah,
Got the
so
universal weight, so very similar.
very classic RWS version of the Seven of Pentacles.
Your
I'm
basic
sure there are
card.
other depictions that that would make me feel my feelies, but that's just the one that's like, it's so like I just kind of need that iconography in the Seven of
It's
Pentacles.
perfect. It's perfect.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah,
it.
I get it. I get it.
Already.
Cool.
Oh, I've
Well,
got,
that's the end of the sevens, man.
no.
Oh,
I had to
Hillary,
talk about my,
David's card.
yeah,
I'm
okay,
sorry, I do have a
so,
headache. Please forgive me.
so going back to my idea, because it's the only one that matters. My triple goddess tarot, I chose to do more of that sustainability where we have a mother card here, the last of the mothers, who's wearing all white. So pure intent, pure focus. She's got a bag with other stuff in it, fruits and vegetables. So she's on her harvest. And the tree's got the seven pentacles plus other fruit, just to kind of share that idea of, picking, of harvesting. And she's reaching for an apple on this tree to see whether or not it's actually ripe enough to pick. So it's that idea of, I've got a full basket. Do I really need more, or should I wait? Is this, time yet? Is divine timing there or not? And then the other deck. So the deck of the month for me has been the Green Codex Tarot by Alexandria Dvorkova and Alexander Kopitin. And this one's even different. So there is a seedling growing, but all the pentacles are like us bulbs at the end of the roots. So you've got more
Wow.
root action than you do the actual fruit. And the booklet has some poetry involved for this. So are you probably embarrassed by the poverty of the sprouts? Do not rush to blame nature as the creator. For in the depths of life beneath the earth, a great power, and when the hour comes, it will raise the fertile ear to the sky. So yeah,
That's
this
fucking
idea
cool.
of, you've planted your stuff, that idea of disappointment at what's actually on the surface versus all the things you planted, yet it's still growing and you have to wait because half the time, especially with plants, we never see the magic that's going on in the soil and underneath. They also say this card denotes a situation that is perceived by the querent as not yet satisfying because of the low material rewards, the stressful nature of the activity, or the lack of visible results, which is interesting. So I'm not. So this was put out by Los Caraballos. So this might be more Thoth-based because of that idea of having bummerism, in a way, like
Yeah.
this is me trying to garden right here. Where are my plants? Why isn't it doing it faster?
Never even considered that. And I think I feel a little bit silly now, not even considering that, because it's just like the there's so much going on under the surface. You know,
Yeah.
there's an entire root system being developed. Like maybe have a little bit of fucking patience because
Oh my
you
God,
don't know.
Hilary. This is like the reading I gave you earlier in the week. Holy shit.
Wait, where's my ring?
Yeah,
Where's my
I
new
mean,
signet ring that says fuck off?
whereas my cards suggest, picking the fruits that are above ground, the other one is all underground based. So
That's
it's
so cool.
a nice contrast between the two.
Yeah, it really is. Ow.
So rude. How dare
I'm
you
not
read me to
rude.
filth? How dare.
Eh, hey,
Speaking of that,
that's what we're doing
now we're
next.
coming up. That's the next episode is being read to sevenths. I'm sure
Yep.
there's a better way of saying that, but I just can't. None come to mind right now.
Right.
Yeah. 7 rhymes with heaven. I don't know if that helps. Ugh,
Mm,
no.
No, no,
your
no.
readings are more down in the mud.
Rolls around in it, gets all dirty, and then reads us to filth.
All right. I'm going
That
to use the
is-
limit soul because I'm feeling it. But yeah, next time
So
you've got
homework.
the one
What's our
through
homework,
7.
kids?
It's go
Oh,
time.
gosh, I
What's the
guess there's I have different homework I think than the rest of us, so I'm not going
Yeah,
to
you do.
subject anybody else to doing the homework that I know I need to do, which is
I was just gonna say, if you have a goal that you haven't achieved yet, and you're worried it's gonna fail, remember perseverance. Just keep at it. Stay the course.
Mhm.
What
You
I
don't
do.
know, like, and choose, I guess for me it's choose your hard.
Yep.
That's another one.
Mine is to finish a thing. Just pick a fucking thing and start from the beginning and just finish it. Close your circle. Close the circle of activity on this task. Just
Hint,
pick one
hint.
thing. It can even be
Hint.
sending me an email telling me to shut up. That's fine. Just finish one thing.
Shut up.
Dear Melissa
Shut up, Melissa.
Cynova, shut the
Shut your
fuck
butthole.
uh
With
thank
your
you.
mouth that's a flapping.
I love you both.
Click, 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 click.
I love you
click,
so much.
click,
I'm glad
click.
we did this today. Even though we had obstacles, we still got through it because we're tenacious.
Hey,
Just like the 7 of
hey,
Pentacles. What?
look
It's
at
a
that.
life lesson.
All right,
Wow.
everyone. Have a great week. We'll see you. Well, we'll see my voice
Do
hopefully
we have
next
anybody
week.
watching today? Even?
No.
That's fine.
Yeah, well,
Fuckers.
you never know, though. They can be watching after the fact. We
That's
are
true.
in people's eyeballs and their ear holes. There are multiple ways to consume card slingers now, so you just never
All
know.
right. Okay.
And we love you no matter what.
Yeah, we sure do.
Peace. See you next time.
Deuces.